Good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone's having a great morning so far. Pretty slow morning for me. I've not taken any trades at all. And right now I'm sitting out because we did just have some high impact news. So just waiting for a couple swings to happen. And I actually just got back to the charts. You guys know I stopped trading like 7 minutes before news, so I just got back to the charts. I think that's all I needed to draw. Good morning, Rio. Good morning, Amelia. How are you guys doing this morning? Pretty tight overnight range again. And actually, the overnight high and low was pretty much almost the exact same price as the previous days. Overnight high and low, which was crazy because when I got on the charts this morning, I was like, was I up in the middle of the night changing the levels? No, not at all. It just happened to be pretty much almost the exact same prices. So pretty tight range again for that, at least. No trades at all yet, so we already know it's going to be a slow day. If I don't get a trade in the first 5 minutes, I already know it's going to be a slow day. So right now, it's just a matter of being patient and kind of seeing what the market gives us. And that's really it. We were really playing around the major resistance earlier, which prevented me from getting into a few of the trades that I kind of wanted to. But aside from that, just no setups. No setups. So my goal is to just stay patient. That's it. Started a new 150k trader eval using your code. Back to my thank you for using my code. Back to your favorite platform. Hey, don't be doing NinjaTrader like that. No, you got to use what you're comfortable with for real, because I see people use Quantower and Sierra Chart and all these other platforms, and I'm like, no thank you, I'll stay where I'm at. Good morning, Nicola. How are you this morning? Good morning. Is there a Fed speaking today? Good morning, Janelle. There was at 4 minutes ago. Powell was speaking. Yeah. There wasn't too much movement, honestly. So I don't know if he's a little late or if what he said just didn't really matter much. But yeah, there was at 9 o'clock. So we are news free for the rest of the day. I mean, with us having, was there 7:30? I feel like there was 7:30 news this morning as well, right? Let me see. Because my news indicator, once the news is gone, it just disappears. So yeah, there was 7:30 high impact and 9 a.m. high impact. And I mean, the 7:30 news did a little something. It did a little something. But that in combination with the 9 a.m. news, we didn't do very much. It's not very much movement right now. So I guess we'll just have to see what happens. I went to bed pretty early last night compared to usual. But then I woke up at 6 a.m. This is why I don't go to bed early. So now I'm going to be tired because I didn't go back to sleep till like 7:40 and push my wake up time back like an extra 15 minutes just so I can get like an actual nap, but I'm still kind of tired. Janelle, you might be okay. The market, it hasn't really moved with him speaking. But like I said, it might be because we haven't seen the effects yet. But typically when he speaks, those first 2 minutes after, like, it's a little crazy. And then after that, it calms down. So it's already, like, calm again. PPI was this morning, yeah. Good morning, Trenches. How are you this morning? Good morning, good morning. Close 86. It's on there. Let me see. Price no action. Price no action. You good, Granny? You're welcome. Gotta push off the VWAP there. Oh, now that the swings are getting a bit bigger, let me squeeze the chart a little bit. Put that up there. All right, I was really hoping that we got like a close up rotating over the VWAP, but we pushed down from the VWAP too far now. So nothing going on for you. You sitting on your hands too. It's been such a crazy market this week, I'm not gonna lie. Crazy so far. It looks like the volatility in the volume is trying to pick up. I mean, every reversal bar has been having quite a bit of volume in it, like 600 plus. There's been a few that didn't, but all right, that pattern is impossible for me to trade. But yeah, most reversal bars they have quite a bit of volume, so maybe we'll see a little bit of a pickup, who knows. At least volume wise, but sometimes I don't like seeing so much volume in each reversal candle because then I know the volume might be there but the volatility is not. So I prefer to see like reversal bars have less than 600 volume in there, like preferably under 500. Because all it means to me is that the market is getting stuck with every reversal bar. and each reversal bar has to have like 8 points from the highest point to close or the lowest point to close. So the fact that it takes so much to close, you know, 8 points in one direction is not the best. Mentioned on Methodical's live that I woke up to a $4,700 profit on AMC. I quickly sold. Ooh, nice. Congratulations. Definitely. I cannot wait to get back into stock investments. I didn't really do well so far. Most of the stocks that I've had have been long term. I feel like I sold, I don't remember what it was that I ended up selling. I can't think of it, but most of the stocks that I've purchased over the last couple of years, which I haven't purchased stock in a while now, but most of it I was, you know, buying to hold for a while anyway. Let me see. I'll tell you what stocks I have. Verification. Hold on, because I really hate Charles Schwab's app. It's so much different than TD Ameritrade. All right, so I have AMD stock. I have Amazon, Apple, Five9, Microsoft, TECL, the S&P, and I believe that's it. If I look at the total gain, so Apple, I've gained 59% on. AMD, I've gained 167% on. Amazon, I've gained 123. Five9, I've lost 32%. Microsoft, I've gained 128%. TECL, I gained 467%. And then the S&P, I've gained 86% overall. So I've gained like $2,000 because I only had about $2,000 in there. So not too shabby. Definitely once I get, you know, myself back where I want to be financially and paying myself back in my savings and stuff, definitely going to make sure that I allocate a certain percentage off to, you know, long-term investments again. I do want to finish, what is his name? Wall Street Trapper. I bought one of his basic courses, so I do want to finish that course, and then I might get another course, and then I'll start long-term investing again. Good morning, Online Safety. How are you this morning? I FOMO purchased AMC last year and held 1,000 shares. I don't recommend. Ooh, that is a lot. I saw something about, you know what? I feel like, now that you're speaking about AMC, I feel like I saw something on Facebook, or maybe it was YouTube. I don't remember, but I saw something somewhere where I feel like it was AMC, where they were saying that Andrew Tate, the influencer, that he said something about buying AMC stock, and you know, he has a lot of followers, so they feel like it was kind of pumped by him. So I wonder, I feel like they said it was Andrew Tate, and I feel like it was AMC. I could be wrong though. I feel like it was. But yeah, you got out at the right time. I really hate when influencers do these pump and dump, basically, schemes. It's very annoying. I mean, he did it with a regular stock and not crypto, because you know, a lot of them, it's crypto pump and dumps, but still. I'm trying to find my other shoe. I'm good, thanks. I had a winning trade, so my losing streak is behind me. I love to hear it. I love to hear it. The one that's in jail, is he in jail? All right. See, now I'm gonna have to go Google because I feel like it was Andrew. Yeah, it was him. Because he said something about oh no, I'm sorry. It was not AMC, it was GameStop. It was GameStop. It looks like, maybe. No. I think he did GameStop and AMC because this video says AMC. It says Andrew Tate is buying AMC. AMC stock short squeeze incoming. And GameStop as well. Alright, they're still technically valid. Did we create structure below? No. Very interesting. There's a lot going on here. We got the prior close, the overnight low, the middle VWAP, the middle pivot, and the current open. Like anytime all of these levels are near each other, I just get real, we don't like it. Which I'm not gonna sell at the overnight low anyway, so we just have to keep sitting here and wait. I might have him confused with another dude. I feel like I heard something about him going to jail too. I could be wrong. I don't really keep up with social media influencers like that, but I feel like I heard that he was going to jail for, was it fraud? I don't know. I don't want to put that on that man because I don't know. Is it him and his brother Pervs? I did hear that. He's out on bond. Okay. Racist, sexist, child. Most of these people is all of those things. They get off on all of the attention that they get, and then they eventually get exposed for who they are. He ain't the reason it's running a Roar Kitty. I was just about to say Roar Kitty says something too, apparently, because that's what it says in the description of the video that I just saw. It says Roaring Kitty tweeted about GameStop and is sending GME to the moon. So Roar Kitty made a tweet for the first time in 3 years. So now I need to know, who is Roar Kitty? Who is Roaring Kitty? He's a financial analyst and investor. Known for his posts on the subreddit Wall Street Bets. He's a GameStop. They said he's a GameStop stock booster. Sounds about right, Amelia. I can't even tell. Oh wait, no, didn't change right there. Change right there. See if we can get a push up right here. All right. I low-key, high-key, low-key almost missed that trade. I almost didn't see the rotation level right there. It's really the only reason why I took it. Because with this pullback type, like, of course I'm in a downtrend right now, and so this is like an attempt to start the uptrend, right? And normally I don't really trade the regular pullback. So like if this started with a higher low, I don't really trade this one. I trade more so like if this was a lower high to a higher low, then I take those all day, every day. That's one of my highest win rates for my setups. But I did notice that with this alternate pullback and then with the regular pullback, when I'm trying to start the new trend, I only like to take it if it's supported by a rotation level. If there's no rotation level there, I don't want to take it. That is something that I noticed recently. So it worked out. But yeah, I almost didn't take it because for whatever reason, I had this yellow line drawn down here. And whenever I'm taking the trade that tries to flip the trend, I don't like for the price to rotate over the level, because that's basically the level where my minor trend changed biases. But when I zoomed back, I realized that I didn't have it drawn in the right place. It really was supposed to be drawn up there. So ended up working out. And of course, we would be trading going back towards the buy rotation, so no sell here. So I'll just wait for next pullback to see what we're gonna do. All right, so trend bias just changed here. I never seen dumb money. Good morning, Jean Samuel. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great morning so far. Yeah, no trenches. I never seen that. Is it a person? Is it a thing? No. What is it? Is it a channel? All right, I could remove that. How to push off the VWAP there, so not interested in that. Let's see. That is the second resistance level, and the prior high is behind it as well. See, new high. 543. All right. What's this? Okay. So attempting to take the divergence off of the new high. And let me make sure. All right. Well, that didn't work out so well. Everything looked how I wanted it to, so it is what it is. And actually, I'm lying, it did not. Actually, you guys, that trade was my fault. I always read my cheat sheet wrong. I'm gonna have to redo my cheat sheet when it comes to this particular divergence because I always read it wrong. I need to like separate, because I thought I was looking for like the volume of this candle to be less than the previous two swings, but I actually needed it to be less than this one but more than that one. So that loss was my fault. I know what I'm gonna have to do to fix it so that I stop reading it wrong, because I do that quite often and it's literally only with that one. So I just need to separate them, separate the different setups within that setup so that I don't get confuzzled. But it's all good. That's annoying. And this is why I've been so focused on defining the rules and stuff, because just little things like that are so important. Like that volume pattern, it would be what I was looking for if we didn't just have the new session high. You get what I'm saying? So I kind of screw myself sometimes because I don't look at the right thing. And legit, it was only missing like maybe 35 volume, 36 for it to be the volume pattern that I actually should have been looking for. I can't take the next sell because these two swings are equal, that one and that one. So I can't take the divergence sell even if it sets up how I want it to. So I don't like taking trades where either of the swings are of equal volume. It's a movie about the GME run a few years ago. Roaring Kitty turned thousands into oh yeah, I've never seen that before. I might have to check that out. Scalped for 20 points, micros only this week. That's a good idea, because this week has kind of been a little hot mess. Let's see. $11.93, $12.93. Is the level not gonna hold us up? No? If you're gonna take me out, just take me out. Please don't wake me out. That'll piss me off. Anyway, I had a long setup at 286, didn't pull the trigger. The psychological effect of a losing streak. Yeah, that's difficult. Because then you stop trusting yourself, you stop trusting the setup. That's hard. That's definitely difficult. Are you gonna wick me out to the tick? You are. You know, one thing that I was thinking about the other day though, and after this loss I really might think about it, is this doesn't happen often though. I wonder how this affected the trade. the fact that I'm going for a buy and we are rotating over the resistance level. Now, if this bar didn't close over the resistance, fine. If this one was the only one to touch it, cool. But I'm starting to think that this could possibly be an issue. And I already was thinking about this a couple of days ago. I don't know if I lost a trade like this a couple of days ago or something, but I do want to look at that today for sure. For sure want to look at that because I don't know how I feel about it. Because of course we know resistance can become support. Absolutely, that's fine. However, that might be an issue with the way I'm trading right now, at least on this Renko setting. When I was on the 20 tick chart, I don't feel like it really affected me much, and it probably was because it took so much of a reversal for the trade to even happen to begin with, I guess. But I definitely want to look at that actually. So far, at least with the 3 trades that I've taken, I really should only be 1-1. So I should be break even. That's my fault for not looking at the divergence volume the right way or the setup the right way. But I definitely want to look at that. So how do I want to write this down? So regular pullbacks with resistance or support rotation. So buy with resistance rotation, sell with support rotation. All right, I will look at that for sure. I think yesterday I only looked at one thing, and I did that like before I even got on the stream, and I kind of figured that one out already. That was from the first loss that I took yesterday. So yesterday I basically should have just had 3 trades, 2 wins and a loss. 2 wins and a break even. Yeah, I definitely want to look at that though. I legit, let's see, open 61, low. I legit got to the tick. Did not go 1 tick past my stop loss. Just stopped me out and went. Like I tell you guys, that's just something that I have to deal with, having this tight stop loss, but it's what I want. So I'm gonna make it work. I'm just gonna have to do a little bit more tweaking. But this week and last week is just the market's moving slow. So you really have to pay attention to what works and doesn't work. Because if it doesn't work with the low volume and low volatility, I don't want to take it when there's high volatility and high volume either. Because I don't want to be red on the low volatility and low volume days and hoping that we have enough high volume and high volatility days during the week or the month to cover those red days. I would rather just be like more break even, or hell, even if I only have 1 or 2 valid setups that both win, or a win and a break even, something like that. I'd rather have that on the low volume and volatility days. And then on the better days, if I just have a couple of less trades, cool. Because a lot of times what happens is when I put all the data together, what's causing me issues on the low volatility days, it'll typically be something where by the time I write all the data out, it's like break even overall. So I might as well just not take it, you know? Looks like volatility is starting to pick up a little bit. So hopefully we can keep this energy until 11 o'clock and I can at least get back to break even. I just want to end this week, at least break even at the bare minimum. I mean, last week I was pretty much there until Friday. Friday, you know, I lost $300 per account. So that's really the only reason why I ended up negative last week. Damn, we can't even get enough to go through that. Oh, you're gonna make me mad. Like, come on. We didn't even hit the resistance level first. We stopped out before we even got there. This market. All right. So my 225Ks have 370 and 450 in them. One of them renewed on the 9th. That's the one that I was mad that I forgot to purposely fail. The other one renews next Saturday. So like I told you guys, I'm really more so leaning towards 50K accounts. If I just keep the 25K PA that I have right now, that's fine. But if that one that renews next Saturday blows before then, I'm definitely going to cancel it and pick up a 50K and to replace it. All right, we stalled there for too long. But yeah, definitely. I think I'm at the point now where I don't know. And what I probably would do with the other 25K, the one that has a little bit less drawdown left that renews on the 9th, I'm probably just going to stick with the accounts that I have and not have 4 evals left. I'll just buy 150K and just work on those 350K accounts and just go from there probably. Because remember, the whole purpose of me having the 5 evals to begin with was just because I needed those accounts because they weren't lasting until the next renewal, if that makes sense. So now that they're pretty much almost always lasting until the next renewal, I have no need to have that many accounts anymore. And I'll even have to see if I want to get another. I might just keep just the 250Ks and just leave it there. We'll see. I'm not totally sure yet. I don't know. But we'll see. But this week and last week, I'm not going to lie, have been probably the most frustrating weeks. But I mean, I'm grateful because there are adjustments that needed to be made that I had no idea needed to be made because we had such decent volatility the previous weeks. But at the same time, it's like, bro, the more I feel like my strategy is pretty much damn near where I want it to be, the more irritated I am with weeks like this, because it's like, if we just had more going on, I would be fine. But there's just not enough trades in the day to be able to cover the few times where I'm losing because, like, you know, I made the mistake with the divergence trade, or just a trade that, like, oh, I just need to make an adjustment for that. It's like not enough trades to just be able to cover certain things, which is extremely fucking annoying. But yeah. So I technically should be what? One and two right now, which is still not good. Realistically speaking, I don't like, well, I guess maybe possibly not realistically speaking, but the whole goal is to, even though my goal is to stay below 250, negative 250 on a red day, or I guess technically stay above that, whichever way you want to say it. I would prefer for my red days to just be break even, to be honest. It's gonna take a minute to get there, but I feel like I'm getting pretty close though, because every red, like significant red day that I've had, when I go back and look, it's always some adjustment that needs to be made, some minor little tweak. So yeah. All right. Okay. Come on, market. What we going to here? I hate this whole working thing. Someone save me. I need a sugar daddy. Bill your sugar daddy, girl. You know what Bill want? He want his love and hugs and kisses. Where's Bill when you need him? Applejacks, did you trade London this morning, or are you still like this week? I saw the 2 to 230 high and low. The range for that was literally almost the exact same as the previous day, so I would imagine price action wasn't that great. Push too far. I wanted a rotation here. It's rotation down, but we'd be closing too far up. That's my man. Stop it. Going to the NBA game tonight, so I save my energy. I feel it. I hope you have fun. I was just reading something yesterday that was saying that only maybe 14, was it 13 or 14? Maybe like 14 of the draftees made the final rosters, or made the opening night rosters or something like that. Which, here's my thing. I get the purpose of the draft, and I get that even, you could be drafted in the NBA and not make the roster. I get all of that. But historically speaking, when you look at how many people, how many girls get drafted and they don't end up on the roster, I just feel like stop allowing so many people to be drafted. You have very few teams. You have very limited space on each team, because I feel like I read somewhere where it's only like 14 people on the 12, is it 12? 14? I don't know. Whatever it is. And I get it. Like numbers wise, like financial wise, I get it, right? However, stop having the fucking drafts. Because you built these girls up to think that, they're on the team, but you're not really on the team. And then you have like some of the older players where it's like, listen, I get that you still do your thing, but go about your business and let these young kids take over, please. Why are you still here? Please retire. Please. But at the same time, if I was in a position, I wouldn't retire either. So, but I just feel like stop wasting people's time, energy, and effort to draft them. Got them thinking that it's something that it's really not. Most of these girls will probably fare better just going overseas anyway, to be honest with you. But it just really sucks. It sucks. You saw you didn't miss anything then. There are 2 more teams coming, so we should be in good shape. Well, that's good. Yeah, I haven't been keeping up with it much because I never really, like, besides certain players, like when Lisa Leslie was in the league, Cheryl Swoops, was it Tina Thompson, Maya Moore, like them. I did like Diana Taurasi as well, but besides when I was way younger, I don't really watch sports like that anymore. I don't even like watching the NBA because I feel like watching teams get 100 points every night, it's very annoying. Clearly, you're not playing defense. And on one hand, I get it. Like, you made it already, and this is for entertainment purposes, right? But on the other hand, like, watching you score 100 points is not entertaining to me. Play some damn defense. So I just don't really like watching sports very much anymore. If I do, I would definitely prefer college sports. But at the same time, I would enjoy WNBA games more than I would NBA games, because although guys might not see it as entertaining because women's sports is so fundamental, pretty much in almost every sport. If you watch women's sports versus men's sports, you're going to see more fundamentals than the flashy things for entertainment. But I don't know, maybe I just played basketball too long in my own life that I just don't want to watch anybody else play it anymore. I don't know. But I told you I do want to check out a couple of WNBA games this year, though. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, maybe adding 2 more teams would be good for them. Oh, now you want to text me back? I'm about to put my best friend in the doghouse. Let's see. Yeah, Diana Taurasi got to go. I'm just saying, cause honey, how long has Diana Taurasi played in the NBA? Drafted first overall in 2004. Baby, it's been 20 years. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. She's the WNBA's all-time leading scorer and ended the 2023 season with 10,000 points. Well, you've been in there for 20 years, you should. 10-time WNBA All-Star, former MVP, WNBA Finals MVP, collected 3 titles. I didn't even realize she's been with... Wait a minute. She's been with the same team this whole time. Very interesting. Oh, I forgot about Sue Bird. Y'all, I can't do nothing right here. And I gotta sit through this for another hour. Oh my god. Basically, yeah, 20 years. This is our 20th season, I guess. She got 5 Olympic gold medals, 3 FIBA World Cup gold medals, FIBA World Cup bronze. One of 12 players to have earned a World Championship gold medal, Olympic gold medal, an NCAA title, and WNBA championship. It looks like she's on the Olympic qualifying team. Please, market, can we just get away from all of this? Alright, so 4 trades. 1 doesn't count, so that's 3. Oh no, that wasn't there. I was about to say, how did I make that mistake? But I didn't. Cool. Don't want to take the sale there. I really just want to see it push through here above. This has just been a terrible market. All morning. Took out yesterday and Friday's high and low. We're in a garbage area again, nothing to do. Yeah. Just too much going on. That's why I really want to see it push above here. We might get stuck a little bit at the prior high, but I want to see it do something. Come on, let's just push through and create some different structure because I don't like what I'm seeing. What? These people, bro. All right. What I might do for the rest of the session, if I have any more, well, this one doesn't count because the y'all. Okay, that was different. I thought that that buy that I took at that resistance level, I thought it was the same one that had the prior high hiding behind it. I was about to be pissed at myself. But yeah, if I get any more trades that do that whole like buy rotation over the resistance level, I'm not going to take them for the rest of the day since it is something that I am questioning already. It could just be that, you know, that particular trade just didn't work out, but I am curious because I've been thinking about that for the last week anyway. I just never went and looked, like reviewed all the trades so far for the last 2.5 months to see. But this one wouldn't be valid no matter what anyway because the prior high is sitting behind it. But you missed the buy at 18,300. Yeah, that was a nice level. All right. All right. Now we've went too far. I wanted to see a rejection here, but we came down and touched the prior high, so nothing I could do there. Why do I not have... I'm so confused. I've confused myself. 1233. Good morning, Clarity. How are you? How goes it? How goes it? I've confused myself. I'm gonna have to go back because I don't know what the hell I did. I might not get filled. You've got to be shitting me. Like, be for real. This week is really going to test my patience, y'all. It really is. There's levels sitting here to push it down, but you want to go up instead. I don't understand why. Okay. At this point, market, I feel like you just want me to blow my accounts so I can just only have 50Ks. And you know what? If that's the purpose, do what you do. That's what I wanted to do. I got something written on my cheat sheet and I don't even understand what the fuck I wrote. Hold on, y'all, because I don't even know right now. Oh, that's why I wrote it like that, because it kind of doesn't matter. However, uh-oh, what happens? I don't know. I don't even know. Honestly, like I told y'all, if I could just be break even by the end of the week, I kind of don't really care all the way. But I'm just really annoyed because I already just don't want to trade the markets, but I have to because these are the weeks that I learn the most from. This is what I need. This 5, 8. $17.08. I'm super annoyed, I'm not gonna lie. I do got to break even at this buy rotation level, so it is kind of close, which kind of sucks, but I can't break even till it touches it. Are we really? It's gonna lose. And it's gonna piss me off. Like, if I could just take a break till the week before FOMC, I would do that. But I can't miss out on the losses. I mean, the lessons that come from the losses in the slow ass weeks like last week and this week. Like, I can't miss out on that. But if it were up to me, I would just trade the week before FOMC and that's it. It's literally it. That's all I would do. All right, let me go back to what I was doing. Just give me a second, y'all. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. I'm like 175 from blowing the account that renewed on the 9th that I accidentally carried the balance forward for. And it sucks because had I let it renew, I wouldn't even be start trading it until this coming Monday. But no matter what, I cannot let my frustration levels cause me to go on tilt or something. So I just have to be annoyed. Like, do I need to start making it where I break even one tick before the level? Because pretty sure that's happened to me a couple of times. I'm not gonna lie. So maybe that's what I need to start doing. Maybe I don't need to touch the level. It just needs to come one tick before it. At this point, I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, yay. So I was looking in my journal at this trade, right? The volume of the swings is what I wanted, but I have on my cheat sheet like that basically the volume of the actual reversal bars don't really matter. I just want this to be attached to a level is all I said. And I said it cannot be it can be attached to the VWAP, but if it's attached to the VWAP, it also has to be attached to something else. But I didn't really define what a level is. And what I've noticed over the past, I don't know, probably week and a half, anytime I define it as just level, I need to kind of redefine it because it needs to be specific levels. Like, on one of my setups, it like if I say level, it has to be like one of these buy or sell rotation levels, or it has to be this level that changes from the thick sell pressure level to a green support line. And I think that I have to be specific with that one as well, mainly because it looks like it's only had to rely on the support or resistance like it did here. Whenever I say level, I never count like prior high, prior low, like none of that. So the only other time that it's set up like this where it was a support or resistance level, it was only one time in the last 8 or 9 weeks, and it won. But this one time it lost. So for me, cut it. That's not a level that we can rely on. What it seems to be is that anytime in any of my setups where I say or level or plus a level needs to be there, it needs to be the buy or sell rotation level. It needs to be the overnight high or low, or that green or red line. That's what it seems like. Because with the other ones that I've set up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, there's 8 wins and a break even, no losses. But then with this one, there's a win and a loss. So for that, it's like just cut it out. It's setting up that way and only relying off the support or resistance. It has only set up that way twice in 2.5 months. So obviously, doesn't matter that much, right? So I think that's the biggest thing right now, is just defining what a level is. Because that's really the only thing that I could see that was really quote unquote wrong with that trade. This one here, I just think I need to start breaking even a tick before a level and not the exact level. sometimes, like, because I'm on Rincos, it's like, okay, I could just be precise. But I know for sure there's been plenty of times where I've written down in my trade journal, like, came one tick from da 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 da. Like, especially if it's a level that I'm naturally going to break even at, I always will say, like, came one tick before, but came one tick from blah blah blah. So I could just need to start breaking even one tick before a level that I know I'm going to always break even at, because I have to break even here. It's a buy rotation level. I'm in a sell, right? So, but as we all know, price front runs things all the time. It front runs support and resistance levels, VWAP levels, different levels that you might have on your chart. It can come a couple of ticks before it and just take off. But I think, like I said, because I am on Rincos and I know that any level that's drawn is extremely precise because it's based on Rincos, that it's always like, oh, I'll just let it hit the level first. But I think I need to just start doing it one tick beforehand, and I'll just leave it at that. Because I think, let me go see, what was that? It's like a divergence trade that I took. That one came, oh, that one came a couple ticks before, but yeah, guys. Tilt Free Tuesdays, I celebrated here. Yeah, I'm definitely, we already talked a bit about this. Y'all ain't never seen me go on tilt. I probably never would. I'm just talking shit, but it's just annoying. Like, for me, I just rather get off the charts, but I don't want to, because what lessons can you learn being off the charts? None. So this is another reason why I just trade to 11 o'clock, because I only have to be irritated for another 30 minutes and then I can go live my life and redo it all over again tomorrow. But I don't know, this market this week is just ass, and having 2 ass weeks in a row is ass within itself. But yeah, definitely if these 2 accounts blow, they're out of here. Like, I really don't see the purpose now in having the 25Ks. I'll just keep that one and leave it at that. It's cool. It is cool. This reverses down. I'm not going to take the trade because I did just redefine this particular trade, but I am curious to see if it does set up properly the way I want it to. I'm curious to see how it's going to end up working out. I just literally redefined this maybe sometime last week. All right, it just invalidated itself, so can't even test it. I like to call it definitely not revenge trading. Yeah, I think so. The only thing for me is, because I know I'm not gonna go on tilt, because I know I'm not gonna revenge trade. That's the only reason why I just stay on and just power through it. And it's also the very reason why my strategy has such clear and concise rules, because if I follow my rules, I can't revenge trade. Like, so it's been a big deal for me to just make sure I'm following the rules. If I'm losing because I'm following the rules, fine, because I can actually learn from that. It might irritate me that I have to go re-review something, but guess what? I've been telling y'all for the last 2 months that shit is my fault because I refused to backtest. I was tired of backtesting. So this is just one of the cons to doing that, is that, you know, a lot of the major things are taken care of now, but it's just those really, really small things that don't really matter when you get a lot of trades in a day, but in a day like today, those things freaking matter. Because if I have the setups defined properly, I should not be losing as much as I am. I just shouldn't, because as I tell you guys all the time, as much as people say that the Nasdaq doesn't have consistent patterns, it does. It does. You just have to recognize them based on whatever way you have your charts. It's up to you to recognize that, you know. I see the same patterns every day. However, like I told you guys, with each setup, there's like these sub setups within them. Did we react off of a new higher low? Are we reacting off of my minor level or not? Are we reacting off of a rotation level? Did my minor level bias change in the midst of the trade setting up? Like, it's all these little small nuances, right? But they matter. And with me looking at things so meticulously, that's the only way I was able to see the consistent patterns that set up when it comes to volume and these Ringo charts, right? But then you have things like that sell that I just lost, not this one, but this one, where how the hell would I know with this particular trade? Because the support or resistance set up exactly like this only set up one other time in the last 2.5 months. So it's little small things like that. But, you know, when that happens, where I have like the OR level was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It was 10 times in 2 months. So it doesn't happen often, no. But if every single time it's set up prior to today were wins, even with that support or resistance, I mean, the only thing I can think of is to just say, hey, in 2 months, it only set up like this one time. Yes, it was a win, but maybe we just cut that. But I don't want to do that. I would rather see it lose a couple of times or end up being break even after a couple of times and then be like, okay, we can't just get rid of that, right? So it just kind of depends. Anyone who says the Nasdaq doesn't have consistent patterns isn't looking at the same chart I am. I swear. Everybody's like, I'm telling you, everybody says it. And it's like, okay, well, when you're trading, are you really paying attention? Because if you're really paying attention, you probably wouldn't really be saying that at all. Because I see the same thing over and over and over and over again. Why is my best friend so stupid? But yeah, has patterns, but the signal to noise ratio is relatively low. Yeah, depending. It's comically repetitive and hides it in some violence. Absolutely. I call my pattern Matilda. I'm weak. $13.81. $4.58. Alright, we pushed too far down there. Okay, when compared to crude, I used to like crude oil, but I don't anymore. She slashes my tires sometimes. Not has she put sugar in your gas tank yet. I'm weak. Y'all are crazy. Oh, today is just so fucking frustrating. Trying to look and see all the places where I need to define which levels matter and which ones don't. And now it's at my target on the trade that you did. Didn't you say you set out of it? If you guys can learn anything from me, it's don't put your own strategy together. Go find one. Don't do it. You'll be stressed. All right, so it looks like it's 4 setups that I have that I need to define what a level is. Because I used to have, like, on my on one of my divergence trades, I used to have or level, and the reality was the level has to be a VWAP. If it's not a VWAP, it has to have a specific volume pattern, and then even if it touches the VWAP, it can be an alternate pattern, but it's a very specific pattern that has to happen with that too. I don't think that matters. Oh, maybe it's 5 places. I did take a trade after that. It was a real loser until 2 minutes ago. It went green and I got out for 600. Love to see it. Love to see it. This market is just butt. All right. What? Hold, please. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. Sorry, guys. All right, let's see. You've got to be shitting me. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I'm so annoyed with today that I highly doubt I even review stuff until way later today, because I'm just so over today. Like, I can't even express to you guys how over today I am, for real. No lie. So serious. It's just nothing is. I don't know. I just need a great reset on all of my accounts at this point is how I feel, for real. I just want to start all of them all over and not trade the rest of the week. Just wait until next Monday. Like, annoyed is not even the word. I remember losing a trade like this last week sometime, but then when I looked at it, it was really nothing that I could do. That particular trade last week was only a little bit different because the divergence was like the first push off from that red line. This one's the second push off, so it shouldn't really matter. The only thing I can think of is like, technically we didn't have any divergence. Like, this could technically still be the first divergence off of this zone, just because this one like closed in the zone, if that makes sense. That's the only thing that I can think of, because all the other times it traded just fine. But I'm just over it. How much time do I got? 13 minutes. I'm gonna push through these last 13 minutes, but I'm over it. I'm not gonna. over this weekend. It's only Tuesday. Exactly. Last June, I got so fed up with work. I really did rage quit. Offered me a promotion and 20% more, so I stayed. Regrets. No, don't regret it. Like, honestly, if I was just talking to this nurse practitioner yesterday, I went to get a checkup, and you know, she was asking me if I was still working as a nurse, and I told her no. And I told her, you know, I've been off for the last 2 years almost. It kind of explained the situation with me losing hours to the girl who failed her boards and things like that. And so she was like, you know, I'm going to be honest with you with the state of, because I told her, I said, my goal is to really just get where I want to be with day trading, because healthcare is just not worth my sanity anymore. And she agreed. She was like, honestly, I wouldn't suggest anyone to get into healthcare at this point. And, you know, she was just basically asking me if I was sure that I didn't want to work as a nurse anymore, because the state, the county or whatever needs nurses at some of the clinics or whatever. I mean, the biggest problem with me with working at a clinic, of course, would be having to work during the day. In my 12 years of being a nurse, I never worked during the day, except my very first job. I had to do like 2 weeks of orientation working days, 2 or 3 weeks. Aside from that, I've always worked nights. I don't like work. I hate working during the day. I can't. And then also it would just take away from what I'm trying to do with trading, right? Because I would have to be working instead of trading. And all that's going to do is just push my goals back, which I've already pushed them back by 10 years. So I'm not doing that again. But I did tell her that like eventually I do want to get back into it, but mainly just to work like once every couple of weeks, just to maintain my skills and to still stay in the industry that I do have a passion for. I just don't like the workplace. Don't like administration. I don't like those things. But yeah. Toxic work environment. Yeah, toxic work environments are just... And I just feel like it's trash no matter what industry, but especially when you're taking care of people. Like, my mind should be on how I'm taking care of my patients, not your bullshit. That's just how I feel. And unfortunately, most healthcare places are just as toxic as other workplaces, and it's frustrating. Like, I don't want to think about you and your BS. I just want to think about my patients, and that's it, you know? But I'm not gonna lie. Depending on how I feel by the end of the day, I may or may not stream tomorrow. I may or may not trade tomorrow, to be honest with you. I think just the snowball effect of last week and this week put together, I'm just irritated beyond belief. And I would just rather not be. And it's like, I just don't want to trade for real. I just don't. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I just don't feel like dealing with shit I don't have to deal with. You know what I mean? Plus, I'm still like irritable from stuff that happened like a little over a week ago too. So that doesn't help. So when trading is irritating me plus other stuff, it's like I don't even have to be here at all. But we'll see, guys. I don't know. Sorry, my charts are freezing because I'm doing something. Jeez, that's bright. Takes offset to draw the artificial open. I want to oh, I already have it. Just alright, sorry guys. Let me see. That's today off and come back fresh tomorrow. Blew a PA this morning, but I'm not letting it get to me. Take the day off, treat yourself, rest your brain. It's hard for my brain to rest, honestly. It really is. Nutty took the day. Yeah, he did have a rough day yesterday. I saw that he was down like $400 per account, or $500 maybe. And then after the stream, he ended up losing, I feel like, all but 2 of his accounts. Like, a lot of destruction took place across the space yesterday. Yeah. And the crazy thing is, like, yesterday wasn't too bad for me. Even last week wasn't that bad. I was break even up until Friday, right? So I don't know. It's just the frustrations of putting a strategy together. That's all I can say, you know. But my brain is not going to be able to rest. Like, as much as I don't even want to look at these couple of things, I know I'm going to, because I'm so determined and I know I'm literally right there. But it's definitely just frustrating as hell. Especially because, like, I don't know. I'm just frustrated. All right, let's see. Wait, what did that say? 224. I want to see something real quick. I don't know if it'll change the way this looks or not. Alright, I don't want it to do that though. But yeah, I definitely feel Nutty's pain. For sure. Trading is such a frustrating journey. Oh wait, this looks exactly like... I was looking at uni Rinkos because I know some people like those. And I noticed though that it looks exactly like my King Rinkos for the most part. Except it looks like you can customize them just a little bit. Okay, wait. This white outline is driving me insane. Turn it off. Okay. That's a little bit better. Wait, I don't get it. Open offset. One of my trading buddies, he started using Unirinkos recently, and he said that he liked it better than NinjaTrader. And I think it's because you can customize them a little bit more. There was a lot of red yesterday, yeah. Did get to watch Nutty's review video. I know he ended stream yesterday down about $600. Yeah, he put an update video out sometime last night, and yeah, he ended up, there was like a big red candle. He was chasing the sell. I think he ended up winning the first trade like maybe $200 something, and in his mind, okay, I'm halfway to getting the 500, basically being back break even. And then on the very next trade, I think he ended up losing, and I feel like there was like 2 trades after. I can't remember, you guys, my memory's horrible, but yeah, he ended up losing all but 2 accounts. So all right, so let me show you guys the accounts, and I gotta remember not to draw on it because it always makes my computer freeze. I didn't even realize there were 16 people watching. Hi guys. All right, so this is the state of the accounts. To be quite frank with you guys, I kind of want to fail 18 and 21 and cancel them. Those are the 2 25K accounts, and I halfway low-key, high-key, low-key want to get rid of number 22 as well. The only problem, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, the only problem that I have with canceling these is that I feel like the number 22 is high as hell. I don't care how many people have hundreds of evals and hundreds of PAs. I just feel like that number is super high. So that's kind of like the only reason why it's just like, oh, just let it fail and then, get the free reset on renewal and keep it moving. However, I already told you guys that I'm really thinking about at least not having the 25Ks because of like when it comes to payouts, because even though the whole goal, of course, is to get to the 4th month so that you're not capped, and then at that point the caps that you have those first 3 months don't matter. For me, statistically speaking, like, all right, if you end up with 20 PAs, whether it's at the same time or not, you're just losing out on so much money doing 25Ks versus 50Ks. But at the same time, I kind of want to keep the 25Ks because to be able to hit the payout threshold quicker would be better. But then at the same token, I know that I'm not going to be one of those people where, oh, I hit 1600. Oh, I have 10 trading days. I'm going to stop trading. I'm not going to do that. I know myself. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep trading. So because of that, it's like I'm kind of up in the air as far as what I want to do. We'll see. I do know that more than likely, at least if this one fails before the 25th, which based on the drawdown and based on this damn week, it probably will. I probably will just go ahead and cancel that one and just not think so much about the number of evals, because I'm just one of those people where I feel like the higher the number is, the more I'm failing, if that makes sense. Even though the only reason I'm at this number to begin with is because I told you guys before, like, when I bought my first account with Apex, there was only a 50% discount. Okay. So however many accounts I had at the time, which I would only have like 1 or 2, I think, at the time, because I wasn't really trading that much. It was kind of like a, oh, if I get to it, I get to it. If I don't type of thing. But every time there was a better discount, like, I just went ahead and canceled all the accounts, and I kept doing that. So from 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80. But I just don't want to see that number continue to grow. It's just a mental thing for me. So yeah, I don't know, but we'll see how the rest of this week goes. More than likely 18 and 21 will blow probably tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see, but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so I thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, even though you would have had to enjoy me losing, and that's not right. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, maybe, if I feel like it, because I might just want to take a day off if I'm being real, but we'll see. But enjoy the rest of you guys' day, and I will possibly see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye.